Well, it seems like every single day I hear about some bad news from Microsoft. They have nothing good coming out. Halo is a dead franchise that nobody cares about anymore. They care more about pandering to the 1% and women who don't play the game rather than fixing the game. Their consoles are selling worse than the last generation because they actively tell people to not buy their console. They keep having flop after flop like Redfall and Avowed, and now it seems like the upcoming Gears of War Remastered collection won't have any multiplayer? This has to be one of the dumbest decisions they have ever made. And I have a tweet here to look at. But before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe to push the video out in the algorithm. And here's the tweet right here. It says, no PvP multiplayer in Gears of War collection, but co-op is included. Just coding confirmed. Why would they do this? I don't understand how you can have more money than before, but to give us less content with a remaster. Why can't remasters just be remasters? There always has to be something stupid, whether it be content that is censored, content that is changed, or just content that is just taken out of the game. How hard is it to keep the multiplayer in the game? This makes no sense to do this. How do you expect this game to last? You're not going to get any longevity out of the game just from the single player and horde mode and co-op mode. If you want people to keep playing the game and keep talking about the game, have multiplayer in the game so people can keep playing it, and you can even release new content for it if you want. Microsoft has to be one of the dumbest fucking companies in this entire industry. You have all the money in the world, but you can't figure out how to make good games. You can't figure out what gamers want. You can't figure out how to do great remasters. The Gears of War franchise is trash now. Now you're focusing the entire franchise around some ugly Mexican bitch because you hate men and you want to feminize your entire brand, despite knowing that gamers are men and video games are made by men for men. And you pandered to that manly audience in the past. The 360 was hella manly. It had explosions and beautiful women, guns, FPS games all over. It was known as the shooter box. And now look what the fuck you're doing with all your games, making it ugly, feminine, and gay. And now you want to release a Gears of War collection with no multiplayer after you already killed the franchise with the recent games? Are you fucking retarded? I don't understand this. I can't even talk. I don't understand why these companies make the most brain dead decisions. It is what it is. And people on Twitter are not happy about this at all. Like this reply here, what the fuck you mean by no multiplayer? That's literally one of Gears' biggest components. Because they're fucking stupid. They need multiplayer to keep the longevity of games. Me personally, I'm more of a single player fan. I don't play too many multiplayer games, but multiplayer is like the most popular nowadays, so everybody wants it. And if it was already in the original game, just put it in the remaster. How hard is that? That's a big part of the game, because after people done with the campaign, they're gonna move on to another game. I know it's horde mode, but most people don't even play horde mode. Do you want people to just be one and done with this game, or do you want people to continue playing it? And you can continue updating the multiplayer until the next game comes out. You can even tease content for the upcoming game using the multiplayer in this game. But they're fucking stupid and they don't know how to do anything right. And this decision to not have any multiplayer is gonna hurt their sales dramatically. And that's what this reply is saying. Dead on arrival. There's literally no reason to even release this without PvP. They wouldn't even have to run servers. The old Gears games were all P2P connections. So you're telling me this wouldn't even cost them a dime and they still won't even do it? Why? Are you fucking kidding me? This shit would be free? I don't get it. How hard is it? It was already in the fucking original games. Why give... oh my god. Why give the remaster less content than the original game? Who is making the decision at these companies? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Everybody needs to be fired immediately. This is just fucking retarded. And it's just simply disappointing at this point. This company cannot get a win at all. Multiplayer is where most people have the most fun with the game, and you're taking it out of the game. And that's what this reply is saying here. This is incredibly disappointing. While the original trilogy had a great campaign and story, the game was built on PvP. Nothing will beat playing Gears 2 and 3 online. With Gears multiplayer being dead right now, this would have been the most perfect opportunity to bring it back. It would have been a perfect opportunity because nobody's playing the game. Nobody cares about this franchise. Nobody cares about Xbox. If people want a console, they will buy a PlayStation. The Nintendo Switch is seen as like this side console, like people buy both a Switch and something else. But in terms of a main console for all the big games, everybody's buying a PlayStation. That's why this game is coming to PlayStation, because nobody's buying an Xbox anymore. That's how low the brand has gotten. They have to put their games on other consoles, their competitors, because nobody's buying their console. That's how low it's gotten for this brand. Could you imagine if the Halo Master Chief Collection didn't have multiplayer? You think people will be playing it for as long as they did? No, they would have beat the campaign and then moved on to a different game. Most people probably don't even care about the campaign. They just want to play multiplayer. But now you're doing it no multiplayer with Gears of of War, why can't they do anything right? This is I can't even talk because I'm baffled. I can't, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Fuck Xbox, I guess. I don't, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can fuck up this badly. It's so retarded and just disappointing. I used to be a fan of Xbox. I preferred Xbox. I never was a big PlayStation fan. I don't like Sony's PlayStation movie interactive cutscene games. That's all PlayStation does. They don't make games, they make movies. I preferred the 360 over the PS3. I didn't even have a PS3. Now look how fucking dead this brand is. All because of that fucking idiot Phil Spencer. He doesn't understand what makes gaming fun. He doesn't understand why the companies that he bought were popular in the first place. All this company does is just buy up everything, fuck everything over. And just like Halo, it seems like Gears of War will never make a good comeback. I know they have the upcoming Gears of War E-Day, but I do not trust these modern developers nowadays. I do not get excited for any sequels, reboots, remakes, remasters, prequels, nothing. Because all of these companies across the whole gaming industry are only in name. The people who made the franchises in the first place are not at these companies anymore. Instead, we have a bunch of incompetent fucking retards that think it's a good idea to release a Gears of War collection with no multiplayer. Unbelievable. So oh well, I guess. We just have to wait and see. This collection is rumored to release this year in 2025, and we'll just have to wait and see how well this goes when it gets officially announced with the trailer, and then we'll have to see how well it will sell. But with no multiplayer, I don't think this is gonna go well. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Xbox, go fuck yourself.